shouldn't have opened the door. But when you hear your dead wife's voice begging to be let inside at 3 a.m., what would you do?
Sarah, is that really you?
Please, let me in. It's so cold out here.
Her voice was exactly how I remembered it. Soft, broken, just like the night she died.
You're not real. You can't be real.
Open the door, baby. I miss you.
My hand trembled as I reached for the lock. The rational part of my brain screamed at me to stop, but my heart was louder.
If this is some kind of sick joke...
It's me. I promise.
The moment the latch clicked, I knew I'd made a mistake. Because the thing on the other side of the door wasn't my wife. Not anymore.
Thank you.
Her smile stretched too wide. Her eyes were black pits. And the smell, oh God, the smell, like rotting meat and wet earth. I wasn't supposed to open the door. But when I heard my dead wife's voice calling from the other side, I did.
Sarah...
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
Her voice was perfect. The way she used to say, baby. The way she always shivered when it was cold. But Sarah had been buried 6 months ago.
This isn't real. You're not real.
You left me out there, didn't you? In the dark, all alone.
The doorknob turned by itself. Slowly. Like something was testing it.
I locked it. I swear I locked it.
Locks don't work for me anymore.
Then the knocking started, not on the door, on the windows, all of them at once.
What the hell was that?
You know what it is. You've always known.
The glass didn't break. It breathed, fogging up from the inside. Words appeared, written in something dark.
Oh, no.
You shouldn't have run, baby.
The words on the glass weren't just words. They were names. Every person I'd ever lied to. Every secret I'd ever buried. And at the bottom, mine.
This isn't happening.
Oh, it is. And it's so much worse than you think.
The lights flickered. Shadows pooled in the corners. And then, the door creaked open.
Miss me.
The thing wearing Sarah's face stepped inside, but it wasn't her. Not anymore. Its smile stretched too wide. Its eyes were black, and it was holding something.
What is that?
You recognize it, don't you?
It was the shovel. The one I'd used that night. The one I'd buried her with.
I'm to dig, baby.
And then the lights went out.
You thought you could forget, but the ground remembers.
Something cold brushed my wrist. Fingers. Too long, too thin.
Let go of me.
Why? You never let go of me. Not until the dirt covered my face.
The shovel clattered to the floor. The sound echoed, like we were suddenly somewhere else. Somewhere hollow.
Where are we?
Where you left me.
A dim light flickered. We weren't in my house anymore. We were underground. Roots dangled from the ceiling. The air smelled like wet soil. And in front of me, a grave. Fresh.
Now.
Up in it.
The shovel lifted itself, pressed into my hands.
You owe me this.
I didn't mean to.
Die.
The dirt began to shift on its own. Something pushed up from beneath. A hand, pale, swollen. But it wasn't Sarah's.
That's not you.
Of course not. This one's older.
The hand grabbed my ankle. The grip was iron.
You didn't think she was the first, did you?
Another hand burst from the dirt. Then another. The grave wasn't just one body. It was a nest of them. All reaching. All whispering the same word.
What are they saying?
Your name.
The hands dragged me down. The dirt filled my mouth before I could scream.
Now you'll stay, just like us.
The last thing I saw before the darkness took me? Sarah's face, smiling.
Watch this sleep.
Above me, I heard the scrape of the shovel. Dirt pattered over my face. The last thing I felt?
Now we're together forever.
And then, nothing. I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when I heard my dead wife's voice whispering through the keyhole, I couldn't stop myself.
Sarah? That's impossible.
Let me in, baby. It's so cold out here.
The voice was hers. The way she said, baby, in that soft, tired way. Exactly like before the accident. But Sarah had been buried 6 months ago.
No, this isn't real.
Open the door, sweetheart. I miss you.
My hand trembled as it hovered over the lock. The wood creaked like something heavy was leaning against it.
If you're really Sarah, tell me. Something only she would know.
You still sleep with my old t-shirt. The pink one with the coffee stain. You pretend it doesn't smell like me anymore. But it does.
My blood turned to ice. That shirt was hidden under my pillow. No one knew about it.
How do you know that?
Because I never left, baby. I've been right here, watching you.
The doorknob twisted on its own.
Nah, stay back.
Too late.
The door flew open, but it wasn't Sarah standing there.
What the hell are you?
You really thought I'd let you move on.
The thing wearing Sarah's smile stepped inside. Its skin stretched too tight, like it was barely holding something else underneath.
Get out.
Or what? You call the police? Tell them your dead wife won't leave you alone?
It laughed, and the sound was wrong, like two voices at once.
You're not her.
Not anymore. But you'll be joining her soon.
The lights flickered. The air smelled like rotting flowers. And then it reached for me.
No. Like I said it recently,
The last thing I heard before the screaming started was Sarah's voice. Real this time, whispering from somewhere far away.
I told you not to open the door.
And then the knocking started again. But this time, it was coming from inside the house.
oh God, who's knocking now?
Daddy?
My blood froze. That was Lily's voice. My daughter. The one who died with Sarah.
Lily?
I'm scared, Daddy. Let me in.
The thing wearing Sarah's face grinned wider.
Family reunion.
The knocking grew louder, and then the walls began to bleed.
isn't happening.
Off it is. And it's only the beginning.
The door to the basement creaked open on its own. A cold wind rushed up the stairs.
What's down there?
You already know.
And I did. Because in the darkness, something was crawling up the steps. Something with too many hands.
Nope, no.
The thing in the basement laughed, and then the lights went out for good.
Daddy, we've been waiting for you.
And then the screaming started again, but this time it wasn't mine.
Who are you screaming for?
You'll find out soon.
The house groaned like it was alive, the walls pulsed, and then the phone rang.
No one's called that phone in years.
Surrett.
I picked up. The voice on the other end made my stomach drop.
Hey man, it's me.
My best friend, the one who died in the car crash with Sarah and Lily.
Isn't real.
Oh, it's real. And we're not the only ones here.
Behind me, the floorboards creaked. Something wet dripped onto my shoulder.
What are you?
And then the mirrors shattered. Every single one. And in the broken glass, they were all staring back at me.
Yep.
The thing wearing Sarah's face leaned in close. Its breath smelled like grave dirt.
Time to come home, baby.
And then the house swallowed me whole.
Shh. It's over now.
The cold wrapped around me like a blanket. The screaming stopped. And then I understood.
Go on, bud.
No, baby. You're home.
The house sighed. The knocking stopped. And somewhere, far away, a door closed for the last time.